Welcome to the 4-part series on creating and launching a product on Etsy. Now, this process can be pretty long, so I'll upload the longer singular video version of this whole process, but I thought it could be good to break up this process into separate videos in more digestible parts. So however you want to watch and learn, it's available to you. But in this part, we're going to go over coming up with an idea and validating that idea. So let's get into it. The first step in developing a product is coming up with an idea. So do you have an idea for something that you're interested in? Or are you seeing something that is missing in the market? What are you seeing that's trending? Something like that. So basically this first step is just coming up with an idea of what you can sell. So another thing to see is, do you have a skill in making something or doing something that you could sell? Or do you have access to something cheaply that you could use to make a product? With this product in particular, I looked around. I was at Michael's just because I had a coupon and like a $10 rewards thing, and I was just looking around and I saw just one gummy bear resin mold, and I immediately remembered that gummy bears are popular, and I just had this idea. So if it's you looking around and you just have bam an idea, or you're asking those questions that I just asked you, that's the first step in developing the product, is coming up with an idea. The next step of this idea phase is organizing your thoughts, and I like to use Notion to organize my thoughts. This isn't sponsored or anything. This is just the tool that I like to get everything down. It's a really helpful tool to just get everything down in one place. It's really moldable and personalizable to what you want to do. So let's get on. I'm going to show you on my computer how I use Notion, and then we'll get right into the next stage. So as I just mentioned, the next step in the kind of ideas category is to set up a Notion. So I already set it up for this product idea, but I'm going to show you guys what I did. So on my Notion dashboard, you can see this button. All you have to do is you just click add, and then you can write button, and then you can basically use this as add new item basically. So I click my button, and what I've programmed it to do is to set up a new item, and it will open a page. Yeah, it opens a page, and then I've programmed it to have all these blocks in there so that every new item that I add, I have all this information and all these sections that I can add the information for that product on there, and it just keeps it really organized and really helpful for me. So yeah, this is just a new item page. What it looks like, I'll change the title to the product that I want to work on, and yeah, so that's basically it. So I just have basic next steps that I like to do just to prepare to make sure I get all the details down. So let's go back to this product page that I made. And so you can see here that I did some Everbee research, eRank. We'll go through those steps, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this step in the last step in the kind of idea section. So yeah, so next we're gonna get into the validation section. So after you come up with your idea and you set up your Notion, however you want to do it, this is where one of the most important steps is validation. So this is kind of the make or break section. After your idea, you want to make sure that you validate that product or that idea. And so with that, the first step I like to do is SEO research. So going to eRank, and I have a paid subscription to eRank. But you can do this With the free version, you just get limited searches and limited information. And so the first thing that I researched was the topic. Well, first I did gummy bear. And so I just looked, because when I went to Michael's and I found that the gummy bear resin tray, I looked first, what can I make with gummy bears? I know gummy bears are really popular, art and all that stuff. So I just looked up gummy bear on eRank and scroll down, and gummy bear already has low competition and an okay average search, honestly, and it's fair. It goes up and down, but you can see the trends here, and that's just the phrase gummy bear. So then I like to go down here, and if you have the free version, I'm pretty sure you don't see the average searches, but you do see the competition, which is very helpful. But I'll just go down here and then go to all, so it'll show all of the keywords that it brings up, and then I like to toggle and sort it by least competitive up top, and then I'll scroll all the way down so that this is the first tag that I see, because I only really want to hit low competition, so kind of nothing in the red. So I'll just look up from here, and then I don't have to look at the competition. I know that the keywords that I find will have low competition, so next I go and look for the average searches and which ones are on green. So Airbnb, not related, Stitchmaker, Jamaica, radiology. It comes up with a lot of random keywords, honestly, so it's just, you kind of have to weed through everything. Crochet food, we can barely wait, so that's probably like a card. Gummy bear earrings, gummy bear art, and gummy bear necklace. So these are necklace and earrings are jewelry. Necklace has better search results and really some low competition. And then kind of everything else was nothing. So then, gummy bear necklace, gummy bear art, and gummy bear earrings. So then I can see these are going to be probably really good products to hit, and that's great. Necklace and earrings, you can have a jewelry shop if you're kind of wanting that, but then that's where I would go back into my Notion products, and if we go back to the blank template here, I can just change this to, and what I've done in my other shop is just change this to gummy bear and just find anything related to gummy bear, because that's the idea that I have, but not necessarily the product itself. So keywords from earrings, when I looked up gummy bear, so sometimes I'll do this, gummy bear, and then colon, and then that's when I don't have to repeat gummy bear necklace, gummy bear earring, gummy bear art. I can just put necklace, art, and an earring. And so I know that those keywords, gummy bear necklace, gummy bear art, gummy bear earring, since I already know that I sort my keywords by least competitive, I know that I'm only gonna put keywords here that have good search results and low competition. So I don't really have to worry about putting those numbers or knowing these numbers. And then for searches, I don't love to use the orange keywords, but especially if you're just starting out, you want to hit anything with searches. I mean, if you look at this one, Gummy Bear Valentine, it had 100 searches. That's still 100 people that search for it. Even though it says red, that's still 100 searches. So don't be afraid of that low search volume at first. And you can't really be picky. So yeah, and especially if all of these ones, there's just too big of a competition to go for those, especially if you're just starting out. So that's what I do. And so I really like this gummy bear necklace idea. So I'll click on that one, and then that basically means that that's the next search term that I want to search. So it just takes a while. And then we see the results here, and again, going up and down. And so I just do the same process for this one. And this is where I really like having the paid, I think it's like $4.99 subscription to eRank. Yeah, eRank Basic. Because I think I have 100 searches a day that I can, versus the free version. You don't get the searches and it's only 50. So that can really limit you on the tags that you research every day. But it is it does reset every day, so that's okay. And so now we're going to necklace. Or the gummy bear necklace search term, so we got more specific here. And I'm just gonna kind of do the same thing that I did before. So kawaii necklace, Y2K necklace, I'll add those to my list. And I already did this yesterday, so I'm just kind of showing you what I did. So I have all of those keywords down. Gummy bear necklace was good. Now I looked up resin gummy bear, because maybe there's other like resin products or resin gummy bear products I can make. So I just kind of looking around all the different things. So low search volume, but also low competition. So you're just kind of doing the same thing. I actually found a pretty good keyword on this one when I looked with the resin gummy bear. I believe it was like fake food, yeah, fake candy, rave outfits, and then rave accessories. Fake food, candy earrings too could be one. Resin charms, higher competition. So added those onto there, and then you can just continue on searching I'll just do necklace, but you can do earrings, necklace. I like to start broad and then start narrowing down. Necklace is gonna have really high everything just because it's such a broad term, and Etsy has a lot of necklaces on their site. So again, I just go by sort the competition, and I do this whole process with every product idea that I have. Again, this is validating. You want to make sure that you get the ideas that you're finding have good search volume and good competition, because you want your product to be found, because you can't sell anything if it's not found. So this is just the first step in the validation. So other search terms that I looked up was like Y2K necklace, just Netflix necklace. And other ones, and so I put them all down in my notion of the keywords from eRank. And so this first part was looking at how much competition really is on in like the gummy bear necklace section. And like I said, since I found gummy bear necklace on there, that's a low competition and high search volume, so that already kind of validates that. And then I found a bunch of other tags that will be useful for me later on. And then my next step is to go straight to Etsy. And so going to Etsy, and I look up my idea, and I'm kind of looking at that gummy bear necklace idea just because I found the gummy bear necklace, rave necklace, Y2K necklace, and kawaii necklace. So those are pretty good. And just from just in general, I feel like necklaces are a good way to start out with. There's a lot of different varieties that you can do, and earrings are easy too, but I just gravitated more towards necklace because I just found more. So I looked up gummy bear necklace, and then I'm looking on Etsy. And it's really important that when you're looking on Etsy, it's for this is more on the validation side. We'll come back to Etsy a little bit later, but just looking at it, so I can find there's 2,074 results with ads. That's actually not a lot of results. So that tells me that there's not that much competition. But if we continue down, the first row is going to be ads, so almost skip that. But you can just scroll down, and we're kind of looking for markers that this sells. So only 3 left, order soon. That's a marker that this is selling. And then only 1 left, order soon. So those are kind of the markers that these sell. So we're just going to continue on looking for more markers. I don't see any bestsellers, but a couple of them do have the star seller badge on here, which is good, but they do have like the 2 orders left. So people are searching for them since people are ordering them. But there's still, oh, this does have a bestseller badge. Am I just missing the bestseller badge actually? Okay, I was missing a bestseller there. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, a couple bestsellers, so that is good news. But another reason why I like to go on Etsy is I also have a free Everbee extension. So that's another bestseller there, which is an ad actually. I like to use this Everbee for product analysis, so it's an extension that goes right onto your Etsy account. So you just click that product analysis, and then it'll analyze, and it used to give me average monthly sales, honestly, which I'm really upset that they didn't do that, or they stopped doing that. But then I just put that information on my Notion, and then I can also just see how they're doing. It gives me the price. You do have to pay for more information, but it gives me, for free, it gives me the price, how many reviews, how old the listing is, how many favorites, how many views, and the shop age, and then the category and total shop sales. But what I like to do is, especially if you're starting out, I like to toggle this listing age and kind of see the newest ones. So I like to go and see the newer listings and how they're doing. So this one is less than, it's 1 month old. It has 4 favorites, 32 views, and just kind of continue going there. But it's kind of difficult because it won't give me the sales, but you can kind of just see what's going on. So this person probably has sold some. It has 1 review, 3 favorites, 151 views. So you can see that it is selling. Once we get to 5 months, the views do pick up. And then this one seems to be doing really well. But it's a bracelet, but still, it's really helpful. And then another thing that's really helpful is you can click into that product and you can get a little bit more information, but basically like the keywords that they're using. And then Everbee has this also is a way to get keywords. So you can just kind of see the competition in the volume, see if you want to use any of their keys. I don't use Everbee as much as I use eRank, just since they stopped giving me like the average monthly sales. But yeah, I think it is helpful. And then you can see the price here. So later on in this process, I'll probably come back and look at the different prices. But eRank is also great for that too, because if we go back to gummy bear necklace, I can get that information from eRank also, and that's why I added that to my resin gummy bear necklace section. Added from eRanks, I could find average favorites, average price, and average views, and it is different than what eRank gave me. So it's really difficult because the different sites give you different information. Again, these sites aren't getting their information directly from Etsy. They're using their own algorithms, so it's not going to be completely accurate, but it is really helpful. Because otherwise you wouldn't know anything. So yeah, so if you go to the SERP analysis, you can get the averages of all these things. So that's where I got the average price. Average hearts, I'm guessing, is list the favorites, and then total views, and all this information. So that's really helpful. And then it also gives you processing time. That's what I do for the validation section. From my research, it looks like this product has some validity. It looks like it will sell. Found a lot of good keywords. I can sell it from average prices ranging from $15 to $28. So around in there, it looks like it'd be really good. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go to the next step. Those are the first 2 steps in creating a product. Don't skip these steps before moving on to the next. In the next part, we will be going over researching our idea. So go check that out.